car, not happy about something or someone. There's Davey Allison, who's also out of his car. But in any case, the win goes to Geoff Bodine. It's his first win since North Wilkesboro in October of last year. Davey Allison making the long walk back toward the victory lane area, and the Polish victory lap by Geoff Bodine. He will be taking over ownership and management of the number 7 car driven by Tom Kendall, and Kendall brings the car home and drives it behind the wall. Geoff Bodine making a short Polish victory lap here in turn number 11. He has won the Save Mart 300. We will be back here at Sears Point to wrap it up, but then we will also send you to Indianapolis and get a wrap up on the second day of time trials for this year's 500-mile race. So we'll be back here in just a moment.
Thank you very much, Dave Despain. We're here in the AC Delco Winner's Circle at Sonoma, California. Sears Point Raceway, and Geoff Bodine has climbed out of the motorcraft board and stands to the cheers of this crowd here in Northern California. Geoff Bodine picking up his first win in 1993, waving to this massive crowd here in the beautiful Golden Hills of Northern California. And Jeffrey, as you catch your breath here, first of all, congratulations on what had to be an emotional win for you.
It really is, Jerry. For Kathy and I both. Yeah, there's tears in the eyes right now. Alan, this is for you. I guess everyone knows Kathy and I just bought that team here last week, and well, I sure was going to feel good if we could have won the first time out as being a car owner. And here at Sears Point, it's really special to us. It's all for Alan and that team. We're looking forward to next year, but you know, we're with a pretty good team right this year. Bud Moore, hi Bud, you're back home. Matt and Barry, love you guys. Bud, when you're not here, we win. What's going on? We wish you were here though, Bud. Hope everything's okay. But a great car today. Can you believe how this thing handled? In long runs, it just kept getting faster and faster when everyone else slowed down. But just want to thank Motorcraft, Igloo, Ford. This is the first win for Ford this year, maybe? I don't know. And the Family Channel, thanks for sponsoring the number 7 car. Hopefully that'll be a long relationship with those folks. But just a super day here, a beautiful day. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Talk about how good the car was. That you had an excellent effort on that last lap. Going in turns 3 and 4, you had the car way out of shape.
Well, we were getting knocked around, and that's what you expect on the last lap. And so I was ready for it, and the car just took off. And I don't know what happened behind me, but I looked back. I had a pretty good lead on Ernie, so felt pretty comfortable going down in this last corner like nobody could get to me. So it was really exciting for us as drivers. I know Ernie and Ricky and I were having a lot of fun. I hope the race fans watching did. It was a neat race.
Now, with about 10 laps to go, you had a little trouble up in the S as the car skidded a little bit.
Well, somebody had wrecked there, I guess, and my spotter, Preston Miller, told me there was some debris there. He said, be careful. I just wasn't careful enough. A lot of grass, a lot of dirt laying out there, and the car got sideways. Ernie got under me, got by me, but I got back under him, and I guess Ricky was trying to go under all 3 or 2 of us, but it was pretty exciting, wasn't it?
An emotional end of the week for Geoff Bodine. It ends with a Polish victory lap and a tribute to his fallen friend Alan Kulwicki. Now with a big kiss from Kathy Bodine, let's go back upstairs to Bob Jenkins.
Geoff Bodine, the winner here at Sears Point today, and 40 of the 43 cars that began this event were running at the finish. We will be back here at Sonoma in just a moment, plus more coverage from Indianapolis. Stand by. Here at Sears Point International Raceway this afternoon. On the last lap, Bodine had problems but was able to hold off all the challenge, and there was a wreck up in turn number 3, and let's see if we can determine what happened.
Looks to me like that Kyle Petty was trying to get under Dale Jarrett, and they come down, they made contact, and Davey Allison comes along, knocks the front end off of Jarrett's car, and Davey goes back across the racetrack, but he was not able to finish the race, so I don't know if he had some problems after this or just couldn't steer the car, but he did not finish the race in the Howland Ford.
And a big break for Dale Earnhardt, who was able to move up some positions because of that. John Kernan is with Ernie Irvin.
And I might add, allergies getting a little bit of the best of Ernie today, but Ernie, you put up a good battle out there, came home second. It was quite a finish, wasn't it?
Well, it sure was. You know, these West Coast people haven't got to see a good finish like that out here. And they did with Ricky and and Davey that one time. But, you know, this was a 3-car battle, and, you know, Geoff was one of the best cars all day, and he gave everybody a good run and a good show. And, you know, hats off to him. He really drove the course real good today. And, you know, our car was really good. The Kodak Film Chevrolet drove real good. It was just a little loose. And, you know, I guess we had a second-place car today, and that's where we brought it home.
Ernie Irvin, who worked with us yesterday on the broadcast, Bob, comes home with a fine second-place finish today.
And now let's take a look at the point standings. And Dale Earnhardt has 1,526, moving back into the lead with Rusty Wallace, now 20 points behind. Allison Petty and Geoff Bodine, the top 5. 6 through 10, Dale Jarrett, Morgan Shepherd, Ernie Irvin, Mark Martin, and Jeff Gordon. Activity at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on the second day of time trials. We'll be back here at Sonoma, but now let's go there. And Dave Despain. All right, thank you, Dave. Hopefully Davy Jones will be able to make the race next weekend. Here at Sonoma, victory lane belongs to Geoff Bodine. He has won the Save Mart Supermarkets 300. Here is the unofficial rundown now, showing you that Ricky Rudd was second, Ernie Irvin third, Ken Schrader fourth, and Kyle Petty finished in fifth position. And gentlemen, this second 5 here, that was jumbled because of that crash we had up there in turn 3.
Yeah, it really was. Dale Earnhardt, you see, moved all the way up to 6th place. Dale Jarrett was running 5th and dropped to 13th in that little melee up there. And, of course, that hurt him in the points. And see, Bill Elliott, we mentioned earlier that he had gone a lap down.
And Bobby Labonte, who was up in about 11th or 12th, one of the top running rookies, fell back there at the end. So evidently he had a problem on the very last lap.
There you see some of the Winston West drivers finishing in 26th and in 30th position. Bill Schmidt was one of the reasons for our overall cautions. Dorsey Schrader also brought out a full course caution. Mark Martin finished way back in 40th position. Certainly not a reflection of how well he had a run going. And Herschel McGriff, the 65-year-old Winston West competitor, finishes in 43rd position. Well, our next Speed World coverage of NASCAR Winston Cup competition will be at Pocono International Raceway in Pennsylvania. The Champion Spark Plug 500, that will be live on Sunday, June 13th, beginning at 12:30 Eastern Time. We hope that you will be with us for that event. Again, our congratulations to Geoff Bodine, who brought it home here today, winning his second road course victory of his career. My thanks to Benny Parsons, Ned Jarrett, John Kernan, and Dr. Jerry Punch. And our congratulations to Geoff Bodine. I'm Bob Jenkins. Thank you for joining us here at Sears Point International Raceway. For now, so long, everyone.